New York Empire are 47-5 in their 52 games since, including the playoffs. Antoine Davis extends the Empire lead, and the celebration is moments away from starting here in Madison.
You think about it, they had an off season of nightmares. Waking up in cold sweats, thinking about Carolina to get to this moment. And there's a hunger that exists in this team that you can just see. The relentlessness as they attack on defense over and over again. But been MVP on the O-line for 2 years. Move over to D-line, ready to keep attacking. We've been doing that all weekend long.
I struggle to come up with time when I've watched an offense and a defense play such complete games against such high-level teams. And you know, they've made the games in some ways uninteresting. I mean, it's hard to call this game uninteresting. It's been fantastic action. But Chicago never had a foothold.
They didn't play their best first quarter. They needed to. We talked about they needed to survive that initial punch, and that would have given them that belief. And they're a capable team. They made some great plays. They have incredibly talented receivers, handlers.
This was a 3-goal game with 11 minutes to go, but 3 fourth-quarter breaks as the Union forced to just take deep shots. Incredible grab by Lance. Gets it back into the hands of Charlie First, who's been a captain of the Chicago team in the past. And the Union turn it over one more time. We are in the final minute. The Empire are going to pick up the 100th win in franchise history, and it might be the greatest win yet. Whistles blow and a travel on that huck, so the disc is coming back with 44 seconds left.
Travel with under a minute to go in a 7-goal game.
Chicago didn't come here to finish second, but they earned a lot of respect with the way they played against the Summit and the way they defended, even though they couldn't get a ton of turns against New York. It was suffocating pressure, and somehow the Empire wriggled out of it time after time after time. Fortin looking for his 3rd assist of the period, and he's got it to Mike Drost, the only member of the Empire who's played in all 19 playoff games in franchise history.
And that throw goes up from one of the new members of this Empire team. Mike Drost, a legend in New York. Once a superstar on the team, now an incredible piece of their depth. And players like Ethan Fortin, some of the new members of this team, have elevated everyone. Not just the depth, not just the second D-line. It's the top players. It's Jack Williams, it's Ryan Osgard. Those guys are playing better because the players around them have been playing better.
Charlie Hoppus and Anthony Nunez felt the pressure. Charlie Hoppus said he watched the Flyers game from last year 15 times. Anthony Nunez has never watched it. Different styles. Mike Kabira has the block. It's only a matter of time now for New York. Just trickles out of bounds. What a season.
Just icing on the cake right now for a perfect season.
Well, there's the 8th turnover of the night. But if there's not another one, New York's pair of championships will both come in scintillating offensive showcases. Peaking at the right time 3 years ago in San Jose. And then again here in Madison. Ross Barker zips it out the back. 1 second officially remaining. New York needs one more throw to complete the perfect season. One of the co-owners of the franchise, Paul Stevens, said, "We're not chasing a championship, we're chasing history." The New York Empire have made history with their second perfect season and their second championship. The head coaches are drenched, and the New York Empire are champions of the AUDL again.
Historic defensive performances this weekend from New York. Incredible playmaking ability, incredible offense. Not much more else to say. This is historic. There's some talk about whether or not this was going to be the best season by an AUDL team in history. I think so.
8 for 12. D-line break chances. Breaks converted 67% of the time. And against a top 3 offense in the league. Truly remarkable. And against a Chicago team that was playing quite well. You know, there were the drops, yes. But those 4 drops do not add up to an 8-goal loss. New York was phenomenal.
And it was closer than 8. It was a 3-goal game with 11 minutes to play, and the Empire closed on a 6-1 burst. With the D-lines getting the job done, New York will hoist the championship trophy for the second time in the past 3 seasons, and this one extra sweet after what happened in the finals against the Flyers a year ago. Brian, what does this moment feel like?
Feels incredible. I mean, I'm for Charlie Hoppus and Anthony Nunez to get to the mountaintop. No one can ever take it away from you. You are champion for the rest of your life.
Let's go down to Megan Torby with the MVP of this AUDL championship game, Jack Williams. Megan?
Thanks so much, Evan. Jack, you just won the championship game. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm pumped. I'm so proud of this team. I'm so proud of all the guys. Yeah, I'm just elated, and I'm so happy for everyone on this team that worked so hard to be here, so hard for this moment, and then it proved wire to wire season. Feels incredible.
There was no question about the team's talent going into this season. It was just a matter of building the program appropriately and everyone being on the same page in the same moment. And you did that both yesterday and today. Talk a little bit about the team emotion going into today's game.
Yeah, I think, you know, we had a lot to prove. We lost last year, and that left a bitter taste in our mouth for sure. And, yeah, I know. I mean, obviously we have a lot of talent on this team, and it would be easy just to rely on that talent, but that's why I'm so proud of these guys, because everyone on this team has worked so incredibly hard for this moment, and it proved. I mean, we dominated the playoffs, and you know, I'm so proud of them for working so hard, and yeah, I'm just stoked.
What was it like being on the sideline, watching the continuous defensive pressure from your teammates, both individual performances and just as a unit? And how did that make your job on the offense feel?
I love watching our defense play. That's the biggest motivation to go down and score, just so we get to watch the show again. Our defensive line is the best of all time, in my opinion. They just relentless pressure. We went up against some incredible offenses, Chicago and Raleigh this weekend, and you know, we proved that, or they proved that they are the best defensive line of all time, in my opinion. So, yeah.
Well, we were all enjoying watching you just run absolutely everywhere on the field. Tell me a little bit about your mindset as you step into these big games and know that you potentially have to shoulder a large responsibility despite your depth and just being able to perform when the team needs you.
Yeah, I try to get open when I can. I just wait for eye contact. Everyone else.
That's what you get for being good, Jack.
Oh, yeah, that's incredible. I love this team. Yeah, I have the easy part. We got a bunch of workhorses on the offensive line, and I just get open when people look at me, and I just try my best to go get the disc and give it back to our workhorses. So yeah, the job feels easy, and we have so much talent. It's not hard to do.
So there was so much talk about the lead into the game against Carolina because you had a year to think about it, yet you had less than 24 hours to think about your matchup against Chicago. What were some of the things that you were focusing on dialing in between last night and tonight?
Yeah, I think obviously Raleigh was the focus going into this weekend. Have to take care of that first, and then we were going to see who we were going to play. We knew Chicago had a ton of talent. We knew that their D-line was very big, very athletic. We thought we had the upper hand in quickness, and so that's what we tried to utilize. And on the defensive end, we just give people their matchups, and we know that they're going to win those matchups because we have so many ballers on defense. So that was the easy part. And then, just sort of getting the O-line prep for what we're going to face. And our O-line, Elliott got out of those double teams all the time, and our O-line took care of business.
I'm glad you highlighted Elliott's performance. It was spectacular. He's facing the double team. Are there any other performances that just astounded you tonight, even though you know you have a very talented team?
Yeah, I thought Charles Weinberg played incredible. He was getting open all over the place, and then his hucks were on point today. He hit Lithio for a couple releases that were really big for us, and he's an underappreciated piece on our team, and he played incredible like we knew he would. And just shout out to Charles.
Well, a million congrats to New York for just a fantastic performance this weekend. Truly a pleasure to watch, so congratulations.
Good. Thank you.
Evan, back up to you.
Well, that bath after a championship win has to be invigorating in so many ways. And all of his teammates are wearing 11 jerseys. That's for championship weekend 11, but it might as well be for Jack Williams, the MVP of this championship effort.
He's unstoppable. He just... he likes to keep things simple. He says, when people look at me, I get open, and that's a little bit true, but in the biggest moments, he delivers. Throws, tough catches, getting open. Incredible performance by him.
Leads New York in yards, 478 yards, 5 assists, 2 goals, and 3 hockey assists. Domination from Jack Williams. And how many times did he bail them out with an incredible reset cut, and that's negative yardage. Amazing stuff.
So New York 15-0. They complete the perfect season for the second time. Let's go down to Megan Tormey and Steve Hall, the commissioner of the league, for the championship trophy presentation.
So congratulations, Jack, for being named championship weekend's MVP. You have been a superstar. You have been the heart of the offense for the New York Empire. On behalf of TNS, we'd like to present you a check for $5,000 of their cryptocurrency tokens.
Wow, incredible. Thank you. We're splitting this.
Well done, Jack. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Well deserved. Well deserved. We'd like to give a big shout out to the Chicago Union. They have been absolutely incredible. We'd like to ask CJ O'Brien, their owner, hopefully to come on out. Oh, Dave Woods is coming on out here. Getting a little love from his team. Dave, congratulations. Absolutely incredible weekend. Dominant game Friday night. You guys laid it out here on the line. I'm sure you wanted more. We're very confident you guys will be back. And congratulations on being the runner-up for Championship Weekend 11. Thanks. And on behalf of TNS, our official cryptocurrency partner, we'd like to present you an award for $5,000 of their tokens. Well done, Dave. Well done, CJ. Well done, Chicago Union. Well done. Well, we have got a great award to give tonight to Stevens family. Can I get the Stevens family and everybody come on out? This is truly a family affair. The Stevens are incredible. Big round of applause for them. Wow, what can we say? Another undefeated season for the New York Empire. 15-0 in 2022. Absolutely incredible. Dominant performance in the season, out of the season. Winning 2 of the last 3 AUDL championships. Yeah. So well done, 2022 champions. And Barb, just to make sure you know how much we appreciate you, AUDL and Team S would like to present the Empire for a check for $25,000 of their tokens tonight. Well done. Well done, Barb. Well done, Paul. Great team. All right. Thank you, Madison. Enjoy.
Thanks so much, Evan. Back to you.
That championship trophy is headed back to New York City for the second time. They were the favorites all season long. They certainly faced adversity, mostly in the East Division final against DC, a championship weekend, a 6-goal win against Carolina, and an 8-goal win over Chicago. And the New York Empire are the AUDL champions for 2022. What a season it has been. 161 games. We've been with you every week on Fox Sports 2. We appreciate you coming along the journey with us. Go to the AUDL.com to learn more. Hopefully we'll see you at the All-Star Game in Portland in November and next spring for the 2023 season. The Empire will be the defending champs. For our entire broadcast crew, producer Luke Johnson, director Ian Lunger, replay operator Ani Benson, Roman Jennings, our phenomenal gimbal operator. For Brian Jones, Charlie Eisenhood, Megan Turney, I'm Evan